Hey there, Internet, Beaverchip here. Last video that I made, I talked about my slime farm. Unfortunately, there weren't any there at the time, but there's some slime here now. This is how to make a slime farm without any mods or anything like that. This is just, you can run this in the original, just the basic beta. But I'm going to show you how to make one of these. The first thing you need to know about a slime farm is that it can't be built anywhere on the normal levels. You have to do it down near bedrock. This black stuff here is bedrock. I have a different texture pack, so it looks not like regular bedrock, but that's bedrock. It has to be between levels 0 and 16. So you can see I dig a hole to get down here. This is just my quarry, so hopefully you already have a hole to get down to bedrock. But the second thing you need to know about slime farms is that they can only be built in certain locations. When your map is built originally, it has some predetermined spots that can have slime. Usually that's like one chunk big, or you can have multiple chunks next to each other. This is just one chunk here. That's a 16 by 16 block square, I think. But in order to find out which chunks you can build a slime farm on, you're going to use an easy-to-use online tool. You don't have to download anything. So real quick, I'm going to pull that up for you. Let's see, open the internet, and Google Slime Finder should be the first one that comes up. And you see this. If you know your seed, you can enter it manually. When I first created mine, did a random seed, so I don't know mine. Do not click random seed thinking I did random seed, so I should click random seed. I did that the first time through thinking that's what I should do, and ended up building probably 2 hours worth building a slime farm, and it ended up not working because it was the wrong seed. So don't click random seed. We're going to have to choose your file manually. In order to find your level file, you're going to need to first find the location of it. To do this, we're going to do start, run, appdata, appdata. Minecraft is in roaming, .minecraft. This should be the same for you. And you're going to go to your saves, and your name of your world should be here. This is my world. And then you're going to pick the level.dat file. This has your original seed in it. So you're not going to select it right now. All we're going to do is copy the location where it's at. So click your bar up there, and you can Control-C copy, or just right-click, copy the location. Once you have that, you can close that out. Now we're going to choose file. Go through the menu bar up here, paste the location, hit enter. And now we've got, see that same level.dat file. Now we can open that up, and it knows where our seed is. So now you're going to need to know kind of where your hole is. So I guess I'll go back to Minecraft to show you that. So if you already have a hole or a quarry down to the bottom, you're going to go to the bottom of your hole, hit F3, and you can see your location. That's the X, Y, Z coordinates on the left-hand side there. Mine are currently negative 86 and negative 137. Let's see, it changes as I walk around. The Y is just how high I'm off the ground. Notice I'm 6 off the ground, and a slime farm has to be from 0 to 16. So hit F3 again to get rid of that. Go back to the slime farm, or the slime finder. Negative 86 to, and I already forgot, I think it was like 187 maybe. It doesn't really matter, but you write it down so you can remember it. This one, not that one. And then distance is how far around you want to look for slime chunks. You don't want to be digging too far, so I don't know, do like 25. You can go, if you don't find one that you like, you can go farther. Then search for slimes, and need to allow it to run. Maybe 25 wasn't big enough. I want to make sure that I have the right level.dat file. Okay. Yeah. make sure that number comes up there. So it's your level. Let's try that again. Alright, it's telling me I have a chunk from negative 208 to negative 224, negative 48 to negative 64. If you don't see any green chunks, try a bigger distance. Search for slimes. Looks like that's the only one around me, and I think that's where I have my farm right now. Go even bigger. Alright, so those are all the green chunks are 16 by 16 squares where you can build a slime farm. Just pick the closest one, one that's going to be easy to mine out, and write the numbers down because you're going to need those later. So exit out of that, go back to the game, hit F3 again, and looks like I was wrong when I put in my Z coordinate. It's really 130. It doesn't matter as long as you put in your correct Z coordinates and all that. So then once you find a chunk that will spawn slimes, you're going to mine the whole thing out. It's kind of a pain in the butt. You're going to have to go, you can't just do like 2 levels. You have to give them a couple spaces of headroom in order to spawn. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. Mine out the whole chunk. If you can get multiple chunks next to each other, you're going to be more likely to spawn. But that's it. Just clear an area. It has to be well lit because slimes don't need to be dark to spawn slimes. But if it's dark, then monsters will spawn. You don't want monsters in your slime farm, so light it up pretty well. Mine out the whole chunk. I put a little gate so they don't start. Before I had the gate in, they were crawling all around the rest of my floor there, and I didn't like that. But yeah, the last thing you need to know when you actually go to get some slime, you don't want to attack it with your sword. If you overkill it, it's not going to drop any items. So I usually just punch it. They can hurt you. Put that way. If you let them, I think, but they're not too dangerous. Just kind of punch them until they break up. Should make smaller ones. And the smallest little slimes there, those are the ones that drop the actual slime you need to make sticky pistons. So, just keep punching them. And I don't feel like dealing with them right now. So, there. Slime farm. Any questions, comments? Go ahead and post them. Hopefully this is the second video I've made on Minecraft. I'll try to make more. Well, yeah, that's it.